Hey, what's up? I'm Brent, and I'm gonna be your Friday guy. Um, and I just thought I'd introduce myself a little bit. I've been on T for a little over a year, and I am 5.5 months post-op top surgery with Dr. Garamoni. Uh, and I am 28 years old. So the topic of this week is UnGendered. How do you feel if someone uses the wrong pronouns with you? Um, or like experience what has been your experiences, I guess, with someone using the wrong pronouns. Let's see, the exact questions were uh, how do you handle someone calling you the wrong pronoun or asking undue questions, and what's the worst experience or most funny? Well, like I said, I've been on T for a little over a year, so I've been passing pretty much 100% for about the last 6 months or so. So I haven't really had experiences with that recently. Um, and as for like undue questions, I mean, I don't know. I'm pretty chill. I understand that a lot of people don't really have like a lot of knowledge about it. So as long as you come at me respectfully with your questions, I'm usually pretty cool. I'm all about educating people. I think that knowledge is pretty important. Education is pretty important to help, I guess, stop ignorance and to stop stereotypes. So I'm pretty chill about that. It was kind of rough with me at first. I did not pass at all pre-T, and I did not really pass uh, the first couple of months. I didn't really start passing till about 6 months on T or so, 5 or 6 months. So I just corrected people if they used the wrong pronoun. At first, people would kind of look at me like I was crazy because I wasn't passing at all. So when they used the wrong pronoun, and I was just like, it's he, they would kind of look at me. I've had people actually question me about it as well. Be like, "Are you sure?" Yeah, I'm pretty sure I know what gender I am. But in the beginning, I just explained it to people because they just weren't getting it if I said that I was male and that I went by he. So I would just explain to people, hey, I'm transgendered. I live my life as male. I go by male pronouns, and they were usually pretty cool about it. After a couple months, probably like the first 3 months was the hardest because people just didn't believe me at all. After about 3 months, my voice started to really drop, and my face had started to really change more masculine, I guess. So if they used the wrong pronouns, I would just correct them, and that would just be it. They would either apologize or not apologize, but just use the correct pronouns with me. So that was pretty cool. Um, Worst experience, I guess it's probably the worst slash the funniest experience that I've had. I was probably about 3 months or so on T, and I was at a party, and I at that time I was just starting to pass more, but I definitely was far from passing 100%. And I was at this party, and I'd gone by the name Brent, obviously, and my friends were using male pronouns with me, and but this guy at the party kept insisting that I was gay, that I was female, that I was a lesbian, and all this stuff, and I kept correcting him, telling him no, I'm a dude, blah blah blah. Well, he kept going on throughout the night, and I was pretty frustrated and pretty drunk by the end of the night. So eventually, I just said, "Look, do you want to see my dick?" And he was like, "Sure." So I, at the time, had an STP from DJ Nose Dicks, and if you're familiar with DJ Nose Dicks products, then you'll know that it's not. I mean, it's realistic, but it's an STP, so. Uh, and at the time it was like the I want to say 7 inches, so it was pretty big. So I'm drunk enough to just whip it out in front of this guy. I don't even know what I was thinking. So his response was, "Wow, that's a pretty big dick," and I was like, "Well, the ladies like it," and that was that. Luckily, I never had to see him again, and I was drunk enough to really just not care. But I realized what a stupid thing that was to do. Um, but that's pretty much it. I mean, like I said, I'm cool with questions. I'm cool with educating people. I pass 100%. I'm not really in a situation where I have people asking me rude questions, and I'm not really in a situation anymore where pronouns are misused with me. But yeah. So that's about it. So I'll be your Friday guy. My name is Brent, and I will put my personal channel down there. I make videos all the time. Um, I bodybuild, so I do a lot of videos on my workout results and progress. I do that bi-weekly, so if you're interested in that, go check it out. And I will see you every Friday here on Gender Blenders with the topic of the week. So I hope you have a good weekend, and I'll see you guys next week.